For current U.S. teaching assistant Ryan Simpson, known on the stage as Accordion Ryan, his position in Austria hasn't just given him a chance to teach English in Austrian secondary schools. It has afforded him an opportunity to audition for an Austrian talent show called the Große, Let's Sing and Dance. On the eve of the season premiere, Ryan stopped by to talk about the show, his instrument, and the music he plays on the accordion.
Yeah, I started playing the accordion about 8 years ago in 2016. My old German professor in undergrad, John Paul at Northwestern, he would just teach students to play. So I took him up on the offer and I took it and ran with it. I actually met him before I ever took German. I actually studied Portuguese as a minor in undergrad. And then he's like, when you get back from Brazil, you should take German with me and learn the accordion. And I said, why not? And then I started playing some German folk tunes with him. And then I took it and ran with it and started doing other things I like more. Yeah, I was actually on Britain's Got Talent last year. But it's a very different program from Die große Chance here in Austria. And yeah, I like it here actually. So Britain's Got Talent obviously is a more well-known program internationally. It's also more international in that they have more people coming from all over. Whereas here in Austria, it was much more of a local feel. Everyone here was either from here or lives here like I do. So it's just a different feel, like I was playing for a local crowd and on a local program. It was also very different in that Britain's Got Talent, there very much is that aspect of buzzers being a negative thing and that fear of that, whereas here, there wasn't any of that. It's much more of you do your whole thing and then you get judged on that. So there's no fear that you're going to get buzzed off the show within 30 seconds or in minutes. I mean, it's funny you ask that because I love the accordion, but I actually don't always love accordion music. I like other music, and I love bringing other music to the accordion because I think that's so much more fun because no one's expecting to hear some trashy pop music with an accordion. So that's what I like to bring to the instruments. Yeah, so I do my own songs as well. I'm also a songwriter. The songs I write, they're more musical comedy, but kind of a mix between humor and also serious or at least relatable topics. So I think it's funny, it's sweet, sometimes sad, but still in a funny way. So it's a good mixture of different kinds of things. And as far as choosing what songs I play, it depends on the venue, depends on the moment. I perform the comedy scene here, so I do comedy things. I do my own kind of comedy songs. I go to music things as well, and sometimes I do my own things. I often do covers as well. I like to do things that I think people will enjoy or not expect to hear on the instrument. I also do a few Austrian things as well, because no one expects an American to sing in Austrian dialect. I mean, I'd say listen to me, Friday, March 22nd, 8:15 p.m. OF. I mean, I'd say it differs in that it's actually a respected instrument and liked instrument here in Austria. Granted, a lot of it's kind of like Heurige or Après-Ski music or like those kinds of vibes, whereas, yeah, in the US, you don't really see it as much. I wish I could do it a bit more, although I'll say this Friday, actually, some of my students requested that I bring the accordion in, so I'll bring it in, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I would say I like to present music. I like to present music from the US. I think what's sometimes tough is that they've heard a lot of different things. So you gotta find something that they haven't yet heard before. But I also tell them about me when I introduce myself with being in the air, and I show them this part of me. And yeah, I think it's cool for them to just get to know someone who does something musical like this and has a very different persona outside of being in the classroom. Yeah, I just say find what you like and pursue it here. Find people you like and pursue it here. Yeah, I guess wherever I've gone, I always make sure to get involved in the music scene, the comedy scene, other activities that I also enjoy outside of that. So yeah, it's just throw yourself into things and don't be afraid to do it. And also, don't be afraid to speak German and make some mistakes speaking German, because that's how you learn, that's how you meet people, and it makes it worthwhile to live here.